Can Trump put Hillary Clinton in jail over new email conspiracy scandal? By Gary Mayer for USA Politics Today. President Donald Trump has long sought investigations into Democrat Hillary Clinton's private email server, but the billionaire Republican's latest attempt to publicize the scandal fell flat this week. Indeed, Trump cited a Fox News interview and report on a former inspector general for the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, Charles McAuliffe, in two tweets Tuesday and Wednesday to draw attention to accusations that thus far have only come from one source and have not been proven at all. Donald Trump's tweet here, Charles McAuliffe, the respected former Intel Commissioner, Inspector General, said public was misled on crooked Hillary emails endangered national security. Why aren't our deep state authorities looking into this? Rigged and corrupt at Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity. Had the information, crooked Hillary's emails, been released, there would have been harm to national security. Charles McAuliffe, former Intel Commissioner, Inspector General.
Few people know more about the Clinton emails and the fallout than Charles McAuliffe, the former internal watchdog for the U.S. intelligence community.
What should the American public know about those 22 top secret Clinton emails?
I've heard people say this is overblown. I've heard people say this is much ado about nothing. Had the information been released, there would have been harm to national security.
So putting lives at risk?
Absolutely. Sources and methods, lives, operations.
Speaking exclusively to Fox, McCullough says he went to Director of National Intelligence James Clapper about a year before the presidential election. The intelligence agencies had just found their classified information in the Clinton emails.
He read through these affidavits very thoroughly, and he said this is extremely reckless. And he mentioned something about the campaign will have heartburn about that or something.
Shortly after, McCullough says his team was marginalized.
You felt you were on your own in this?
I was totally on my own, and I was told by senior officials to keep the director out of it.
You drafted this letter in January 2016.
Sure did.
In the letter, McCullough told Congress that emails beyond top secret passed through the former Secretary of State's unsecured personal server.
All of a sudden, I became a shill of the right. I was told by members of Congress, be careful, you're losing your credibility, there are people out to get you.
By February 2016, Clinton campaign emails released by WikiLeaks suggest McCullough was a target.
I think there was certainly a coordinated strategy. In fact, I not only think it, I think it very, very much so.
Based on evidence?
Yes.
Even though the FBI email investigation was far from complete, the Clinton campaign nailed down its talking points.
Was there an effort to deliberately mislead the public about the classified emails?
Absolutely. There was an effort certainly on the part of the campaign to mislead people into thinking there was nothing to see here. And frankly, the thing that disappointed me the most was the president saying,
there's classified and then there's classified.
A lot of people in the intel community spend a lot of time keeping secrets secret. And to sort of inject that sense of confusion into people, I don't think was altogether responsible.
As Election Day approached, McCullough says the threats went further, singling him out and another senior government email investigator.
You were given a warning?
It was told that we would be the first two to be fired with her administration. That was definitely going to happen.
Is that how it's supposed to be?
No, I was, in this context, a whistleblower. I was explaining to Congress, I was doing exactly what they had expected me to do, and all of a sudden I was the enemy.
More than 2,100 classified emails passed through Clinton's personal server, and to this day, no one is accountable.
If you had done this, what would have happened to you?
I'd be sitting in Leavenworth right now.
Fox News asked a spokesman for the Clinton campaign, the office of a senior Senate Democrat, as well as a former director of national intelligence for comment, but there was no immediate response. McCullough recently retired after 26 years of government service. He told Fox News today that he's grateful now to tell his story.
You see that? Trump tried to play up the accusations made by ex-intelligence community watchdog of a coordinated effort by Democrats, Clinton's campaign, and the State Department to play down Clinton's private email server and to threaten his job. McCullough's statements and comments about what he found while investigating emails Clinton stored on a private server while she was Secretary of State were on a surface level damning. He called a Clinton campaign official, warned that if McCullough continued his probe, he would be dismissed from his post, which President Barack Obama appointed him to should Clinton win the presidency. There was personal blowback to me, to my family, to my office, McCullough said, claiming then Director of National Intelligence James Clapper thought his findings were extremely reckless on Clinton's part. McCullough also said 7 Democrats questioned if he was politicizing the Clinton probe. He also claimed they took umbrage with his labeling emails that went through Clinton's private server as above top secret, a distinction that would indicate Clinton had endangered national security and intelligence secrets on a server not protected by the government. McCullough explained how it was all an effort by Democrats, certain people at the State Department and Clinton's campaign to, quote, coordinate and downplay the allegations levied at the former First Lady as she aimed for the nation's highest political office. I'm well aware there was a strategic coordination between the campaign, McCullough said, the State Department, certain officials of the State Department, certain law firms in town, and people on Capitol Hill. Trump lashed out at the so-called, quote, deep state, the moniker branded upon longtime government officials who conspiracy theorists accuse of political leanings whenever convenient, for protecting Clinton, but neither he nor McCullough have offered any more evidence than their own claims. Lock her up became a signature phrase for Trump's successful campaign against Clinton, but with little hard evidence that appears impossible at the moment. Yeah, she's got every corner rigged. That's why she has an arrogance about her. That's basically it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.